back. It's AK247 with you always is Kevin and my boy.
Hey.
There you go. So this is something we've been chopping up for quite some time, I want to say. And to be honest, you know, we're in our early 40s, and
no, I'm not. He is.
We've had highs, we've had lows, we've had lulls. This is something a lot of people can relate to.
Oh yeah.
And when you hit a certain age, when you hit a certain slump, you could be in your 20s, you could be in your 30s, you could be in your teens, for crying out loud. But something inside you tells you, I got to make a comeback. I got to get back to the top of the mountain. I got to get back on the hill. I got to at least try. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'll let you speak for yourself. But the question is, what do you do to get back on that path? What do you do to get back on that trail? What do you do to unpack your bag and go for it? Alex, take it away.
Well, a lot of thoughts, emotion, you know, suddenly
it's not an
surface,
easy topic.
Suddenly surface, you know, it takes you everywhere. But I would say the first thing is you got to actually be aware of the fact of where you are. You know?
I wish we had a bullet point. Awareness.
Yeah. Yes, awareness. First, no, honestly, first you gotta be aware. Otherwise, you're just oblivious to the situation and blaming everything around you or whatever, you know, for what's not happening. You know, so realize you're in that position. You're at a low, and then you know, and you want to get back there. You know, how do you get out of your current situation? You know, you got so comfortable. So you know, on COVID, like, you know, today, 15, it's you know, a cloudy day. It's that type of feeling. Like this is, you know, people could get comfortable and then, you know, kind of want to. So, yeah, I'm also, you know, going through it and also figuring out. But first awareness, and then trying to do something about it, you know, by yourself, with others around you, and then set a goal. It's also very almost cliche.
Set a goal.
Yeah, almost always a cliche. Yeah, of course, set a goal. Yeah, so you know how to get there. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger said at one time, you know, you need to have a destination. Otherwise, you're just going, but you don't know where you're going. You know, so set a goal. Anything. You know, for us would be, you know, our initial goal is, you know, 100 video. Period. Regardless, it's the goal. Doesn't matter where this, how. 100. So you'll see this at 100 episode. We'll have something special for you by then. I think I said enough. I don't know. But,
No.
Continue.
You hit on like let's break down the first point, and I'll share my story. Is awareness. And Alex said perfectly. You get comfortable. It's very comfortable to sit. And I'm not speaking from you, but like it's very comfortable to get in a bad routine. You wake up 12 o'clock, you eat, you watch some YouTube, you think about shit, and you live in the past. You live in the fucking past. Oh, I used to be on stages. I opened for Bill Burr. I opened for Amy Schumer. I opened blah, 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 blah. And this is from my perspective. And you can rest on those laurels. You can rest knowing. And I'll ask you, the audience, our audience, how many of you have done that? Like, well, I'm not making that much money, but I'm doing better than Peter, who has no money, lives at home, you know? And I do that so fucking often. Like, I compare myself to my peers. Not necessarily in like, oh, I want them to fail, but it's like, well, you know, I had my moment in the sun, but at least I had a moment.
There's nothing wrong with that, actually. You know, if you have some type of achievement or any type of accolades where you accomplish something in your life, you know, that's something you could reach. That's in your pocket. That's in your treasure trove. You know what I mean? Like, you could reach for that when you're feeling down, feeling weak. Be like, yo, you know, pick back up. But you know, it's not something you could constantly. You know, there's a good reserve as well. That could run out. You can't just always do that.
And it does run out.
Yeah.
And it does run out. And you'll always get to a point where it's like you're watching a TV show, you're watching a movie, and you see somebody. Oh shit! Oh man, that could have been me. I could have done that.
Could have been yo.
Yeah, it could have been
This
me.
is deja vu.
And it's like, so like Alex said, awareness. Like, realize the rut you're in. And to dig yourself out, set a goal. For Alex's second point, set a goal. Like, right now, we're in Studio G. But I know a year from now, we'll be in Studio City. you know, like...
Oh, it's another goal. See? Beautiful.
Something
see?
like that.
And sometimes it's good. Continue the thought. But sometimes it's good to, if you have another with you, you know, sometimes, just like when you go to the gym, you need a spotting spotting partner. You know what I mean? Like, there's somebody to kind of do it with you when you're not feeling it. He's the one that's like, yo, let's go. Or, you know, sometimes you do, like the treasure trove you reach to, sometimes you can have the shoulder to lean on, always, but anything balanced, you know?
And get outside your comfort zone. Like, for me, like, you know, you meet a girl, she likes you, and that's great, and it's terrific. But it's very comfortable. Okay, Saturday nights we go to the Mexican joint. Every Saturday we go to the fucking Mexican joint. We get a margarita, we get a...
He does, I don't.
You know, and it's like, and then you come home, it's like, fuck it, let's do our thing, take a nap, whatever. But like Alex said, like, you gotta set the fucking goal. And easier said than done.
Okay.
Way fucking easier said than done.
Yes. Then okay. Actually, perfect question I was gonna ask you. But then, yes, seek discomfort. You know what I mean? Like, also
seek discomfort.
Yeah, watching. Yes, go watch some Yes Theory. Anyways, my question was. Then, you know, he said, thinking is always easier than doing it. Right? That's what you said.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Then. Again, the question: how do you keep that same energy, that that mindset? How do you keep that protected, and then so you take action, and then not just but take action, consistency, and also consistency. Do it, consistency, but continue. I'm sure.
For example, Alex touched on it a few moments ago. If you have a partner, it helps. Like today, he called me and was like, yo, we're doing the show. And I was like, shit, gotta hop in the shower, let's go. I can't let him down. I have to be here. I have to be in the present. If you're a piece of shit, and that's the best way I can say it, you would have picked up the phone and been like, I ain't feeling it, man. Next week. We'll do it next week. And you know what? Next week becomes next month. Next month becomes next year. And it's a vicious cycle that just repeats it. And like, even with this show, there's no guarantees with this show. We're kind of just tossing around, but to get out of a rut, awareness, goal, consistency.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. You know, my PlayStation is calling me right now. Hey, you got to finish this mission.
He used to watch a porn, so it's different.
Porn is difficult. Why drop? This is a topic for another episode, but why drop $200 on a chick who might not go to bed with you, or might not just make you happy, when the internet is right here and you know Pornhub is just a click away? So yeah.
Somebody at this point, people are clicking like.
Yeah. No. I think this show should be geared towards, like, I can only speak to young men or men in general. And
young, old, don't matter. If you feel it, you know. If you know it, you know it. Right?
If you're watching this show,
at any stage.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're a teenager, whatever, doesn't matter. You get stuck in that rut, and comparison is another devil of being in a rut, because you compare. Well, at least I do. Okay, like I said, Peter, he ain't done shit. So what?
Have a comparison. Compare that with yourself. If you're gonna have the comparison, how did I do better than I did? No, I'm not saying like yesterday, but last year. What have I done? What new treasure trove can I throw in my chest that I could reach on? I just did this. Something to keep you going, because there's nobody telling you what to do, right? You just doing it. So, yeah.
Honest to God, like I hate to throw around COVID or whatever, but COVID was a deep rut. There was a point in my life where I was like, shit, I did laundry today. And that was like an accomplishment. I was like, I did laundry. I vacuumed the rug. Oh, wow, great, terrific.
Yeah. So whether COVID real or not,
but it's over now.
All of us, right?
Like we want our viewers to be successful. And we want to be successful, obviously. But yeah, this is a really deep topic, the rut, and Alex said it best. Be aware of the fact you're in a fucking rut. You know.
That's the first step. You know, you have a program. They have the AA program I've never been, but the 12 step. Step 1, awareness.
Recognize there's a problem.
Step
right?
1, recognize that
recognize
shit.
there's a problem.
Recognize.
And step 2, or a little guideline, would pair yourself with somebody with similar, equal interests. Actually, we're gonna put a pin in this. So come back next episode and check this one out. We're gonna talk about toxic friends, because I can go on for like an hour and a fucking half.
He's actually one. I will have a lot to say in that.
So please, listeners to AK247, like, comment, subscribe, send us an email. We're gonna set up AK247@gmail.com, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna put a pin in it right now, and then we'll be back. Alex, parting words?
It's on the